With the release of Monster Hunter Wilds on the horizon, I set my sights on a Monster Hunter challenge that would help me pass the time. The only problem is that I'm a longsword main, so naturally, I'm a degen weeb that can't press more than 3 buttons at a time. And what better weapon for me to pick up than the brain-dead bonk stick itself, the hammer. So with that being said, this is the Monster Hunter World Hammer Challenge. But before that, I should mention that a lot of this was streamed on my Twitch channel, so if you enjoy this video, consider checking it out. Speaking of the video, we're already off to a great start. What do you feel?
Makes the black side come out.
Oh, okay. Maybe let's not. I just started stream, man.
Dude, fat women are crazy, man. Like you don't have to put in all the efforts. Cheat, you know?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So with my character in Palico looking ready for combat, I started my monster bonking adventure. And it begins with our ship crashing into the back of a volcanic mountain that sprouted out of the sea. Soon after, we land in the New World after finding out that the mountain was actually a dragon of immeasurable size. And with our feet back on solid ground, the first step in our journey is making our way to Astera, the home of the hunters. Upon arriving in Astera, I entered my room, equipped my hammer, and with that, I was ready to take on the first quest of the playthrough, Jagras of the Ancient Forest. I found out quickly that the hammer's attacks were very intuitive and easy to pick up, and there were also definitely no other defining factors that made this playthrough any easier for me in any way at all. R2 to guard. I think I'm shooting. Oh my days, where did you come from? So, makes it a little more redeemable, but... And just like that, the first quest was done and dealt with. Kestodon Kerfuffle is the next quest in our plan of action, and just like Jagras of the Ancient Forest, it was dealt with smoothly. But it turns out that slaying the Kestodon was not the end of the quest, since a great Jagras waddled over from behind the trees. Damn, throat goat Jagras, bruh! The presence of the great Jagras meant we had a new mission. Hunt. Gonna get a big bang off. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a big bang off.
But the intent was there, I swear he said our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No words to speak, that hero we can still.
I mounted! Oh shit, that was tough.
It falls apart. There's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart. There's not a heart to have. It falls apart. There's not a heart to beat there.
Oh, big bang.
It falls apart. There's not a heart to have.
Yes.
World all of its own.
Oh my god, it's limping.
Only in groans. The syntax skips a man, 6 lips, and what we're left are growing cleft of language, lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost our meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every stone, of every grave.
Oh, dead. Before we go on, I'd like to quickly shout out Good Kid. They make amazing music, and the best part is that all of it is free to use in content like YouTube videos and TikToks. The song for that montage is called Nomu, and it's one of my favorite songs of theirs. Huge thanks to them for providing great music that content creators like me can use. Back to the video. After defeating the great Jagras, we spot tracks from a feathered creature lurking in the forest. The feathered fiend turned out to be a Puke Puke. But before we could take it on, we returned to Astera, where I made some improvements to my hunter. With my new hammer and armor, I set out for an expedition to the ancient forest, with unlocking a new camp as the main objective. I wandered aimlessly for a while before happening upon the camp with totally no prior knowledge of its location. I guess I'll unlock that later. We seem to have missed out on first dibs though, as the Kuluyaku made it there before us.
That's a pot. That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Shut up. We didn't exactly appreciate the first come first served policy, so we decided to eliminate the competition, quite literally. Ooh, that was tough. Oh my god.
What do you mean by nothing? Set it to a wall.
No, there's this thing where if you claw onto it, it extends the stagger.
But you won't ever
Big bang.
let it go. When you had the answer,
I can just
when you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Give it up, give it up, give it away. While you were barely aware, you left that day. Cut off so much, hardly remained. While you knew that there was still a way. This is your only plan. Oh, now this is your only.
Got it. Knock it down. Yeah. Amazing. With the Kuluyaku dealt with and our campsite secured, I returned to Astera. My time there didn't last very long, as I was ready to set out to kill the puke that we encountered earlier. On my way to find the poison-tongued beast, I ran into an old friend, found a campsite, and then ran into my old friend again but in a much sorrier state. I wonder who did that to him. But wait, as you may have noticed, I wasn't alone. Joining me was my friend Prince, who started a new playthrough at the same time that I did, and while he normally mains the switch axe, his starting weapon of choice for this run was the insect glaive, but as you'll see soon, he'll switch to the gunlance. But for now, we decided to take on the puke together, me with my hammer and him with his glaive. Back in Astera once more, we joined forces and set out to finally slay the puke. Come here! Oh shit! Damn! Kurachukura desu ne. Okay. With the puke down, we returned to Astera where I made some new gear for me and my palico. Before tackling the next assignment, I took some time to get the materials for a piece of armor that I wanted. Sadly, I only managed to get one of the two materials that I needed, so it was time to start the next main quest. Let me go get the cutscene and then let's do it, and then I'm probably gonna go get food because I'm hungry. Our next quest takes place in the Wildspire Waste, and as you may have seen, this is the best kind of quest. An unskippable cutscene, but you get to move around. So while waiting for the NPCs to push the cart, I use the time to pick up materials that I can craft into useful tools that will help me in future hunts. Like these fire herbs that I'm picking up, which can be turned into gunpowder that I'll use to craft bombs for some big damage. This mite seed can be eaten for an attack boost or crafted into other consumables that provide similar or better effects. These sleep herbs are a component in crafting trank bombs that will put trapped monsters to sleep. I pick up a quick mite seed before collecting the other necessary component for trank bombs, parashrooms.
Look, the Wildspire. That's what came here to find.
Alright, I need to be shot. Ignoring that, interesting comment, I can explain the use of trank bombs while we wait for the cart to get going again. When enough damage is dealt to a monster, it will start limping away, and a skull will flash on its minimap icon. At this point, you can trap the monster and put it to sleep. This is much faster than slaying it, as you only need to get it down to roughly 30% health. In most future hunts, this will be our preferred method. Back in the Wildspire Waste, our team spots a Raytheon flying through. We don't actually need to hunt it though, so we'll just mosey on past while the cart makes its slow journey to the Wildspire.
Let me get that high pitch real quick. I just wanna be part of your symphony.
I did need to hear that.
You'll be tired and I'll let go.
Motivated by Prince's lovely voice, the cart finally arrived at the Wildspire, where we find a shard of the great beast that our ship crashed onto. But just then, a Baroth rudely interrupts the researchers. Firing the SOS flare to let him in on the fun, Prince and I got to work on the mud-slinging monster. His bowel movements are turning him demonic. Why?
Boom.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
Immediately queuing up the next quest, I made preparations by crafting the armor I was eyeing previously. Starting up the quest, our mission was to locate a lost researcher, who we quickly found before encountering the next monster on our kill list, Gyrototus.
Yeah.
Faster and faster, dear. It's like we're moving backwards in your rearview mirror. The road eating up by the snow, eating up. I can feel, I know you feel it too. A little flicker on the path we steer of subtle flashing lights. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster.
With the Gyrototus dead, we moved on to our next victim, the Pikachu of Monster Hunter, the Toby Kadachi.
I'm driving a truck.
Wait. God damn it.
Damn. Uh-oh. Did you jump down already? Yeah. I saw that.
Please, get something lit. Oh my god, the tracker's spinning. Fuck. There goes my camera. Oh, word? It was an overall uninteresting hunt, but we got it out of the way, and we were ready for our next challenge. Making some new gear for myself and my Palico, we were ready to take on the fire-mouthed T-Rex, the Anjanath. As I began to grasp the attacks of the hammer, I unlocked a new addition to my moveset, the mid-air spinning bludgeon. Oh, my bad, gang. Sending Prince flying with an upswing of my hammer began a series of unfortunate events. Get used to it.
Apparently not.
What?
Nice.
After the first 2 deaths of the playthrough,
Kaboom.
we slayed the Anjanath and were ready for the first big checkpoint in our story, the capturing of Zora Magdaros.
Hey, with Nergigante.
That's not gonna happen.
You were oddly quiet.
It's because I'm far away from my microphone. Because I'm leaning back. I'm a chill ass guy.
Use the cannons and ballista. Time to load the cannons. Oh, the cannons.
A quick note about this quest. Remember the intro to the Wildspire Waste from earlier? Yeah, this is basically that quest all over again. We basically do nothing but shoot at Zora and sit on his back for 15 whole minutes. It's so tedious, in fact, that even in 10 or 50 times speed, the clip is too long and boring to count as redeemable footage. After enough waiting, the game prompts us to land on its back, at which point you're led to believe something great is going to happen. But in reality, it's more sitting around until the next big event in the quest. And that big event is none other than the appearance of Monster Hunter World's poster boy, Nergigante. Oh my god, it traveled me via wing deck to the place that I was already at. Shit. The huntsman. It's crazy they expected to hold Zora Magdaros with ropes and a big spear. They were just like... So without having to actually fight him, he's repelled by our fellow hunters, and our attempt to capture the great Zora Magdaros fails. But that marks the end of episode 1 of the Monster Hunter World Hammer Challenge. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a much different style of editing for me as compared to my other videos, but I really enjoyed making it, and I'm hoping to have episode 2 out soon. Once again, shout out Good Kid for the music, and do check out my other videos. They're much less structured and feature a ton of funny moments that I hope can make you laugh as much as they make me laugh. Thanks for watching.